Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time to watch and begin the Money Game series. Everybody's in the chat, in the comments, have been like, "Hey, bro, you gotta check out the Money Game series, part 1, 2, and 3." So why not start today, huh? Yeah. Please leave a like if you enjoy this. Go support Ren for making this. The links will be down in the description below. I'm liking the video. I don't know if I need to know anything before I start this reaction. Don't support and help me carry on the music. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna listen to it. Pause it a little bit, maybe. And then listen to it again and pause a little bit more. Let's go.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
I'm getting this kind of This Is America kind of vibe because of this guy playing the guitar there. It's kind of This Is America from Childish Gambino. I don't know if you know that one, guys. It's very popular. Kind of gives me that vibe.
As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Powerful. That's powerful acting right here. This acting is insane. I think that this is actually improvised. The way that the guitarist guy reacted to this, I think that this was improvised. If this was improvised, please, people, renegades, let me know in the comments down below. If this was improvised, it would be fucking crazy. I know it's not like, oh, super... It's like a subtle thing, you know, but I do really enjoy this.
Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants, when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game.
No. Damn. Man is buff. Wow. That is very, very powerful shit. Guys, we're gonna go right back into this because there's so many stupid little things. I don't know why I called it stupid, but there's so many like this little things that I want to check out. I'm gonna open the lyrics here just for me. Little old me. Open them right here. Bam. Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna go back into it one more time. I'm gonna pause a little bit more. This video is super powerful, and I saw, guys, this is a one take. Let me open the lyrics right here. Okay, yeah, this is a one take, so that's crazy.
It's a strange time we're living in. Woke and put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk on.
Greed what runs through the parliament interior. So that's like they run through all the higher ups. I think the greed runs through all the higher ups, the government and whatever.
They fit the criteria, eerie, theory, stripe, fearing, weary, minded.
I like this. If they fit the criteria, eerie, theory, strike, weary, like that is the accent and very good rap. I really enjoy that.
And when we're clearly living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
As the World Turns is a old reality TV show that my grandmother used to watch. I don't know if that has anything to do with these bars, but
the whole
world burns.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint.
True.
into a sinner, a child into
Money was invented for trade. So I have had these conversations with my friends back in the day. I'm 26 now, but I used to have these conversations when we were like 15, 16 years old. And we had like, why don't we go back to your goat for my sheep? Your cheese for my bread. Whatever, you know? And I don't know why but we always came back to, okay, that wouldn't work these days. Because we don't have too many. Not everybody is like has a profession in like herding sheep or making cheese. So nowadays that's way more scarce. So that's why that wouldn't work.
turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
It turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. That's true.
His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
I like this. Rain, 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 rain.
A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Yeah.
It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Uh-huh. Bam. Peak acting. The way he handles the bat, by the way, is very jokery. Is very Jared Leto jokery.
This old money game. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets.
This also, the stepping side, that's so jokery. I love it, man.
Support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech.
It's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. No, that's beautiful, because freedom of speech. It's a very we have it in the Netherlands too. It's called vrijheid van meningsuiting. Basically translates to freedom of speech. But nowadays people have such a this warped version in their heads of what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech, guys, does not mean you can freely say, "Hey, I think you a fucking fat bitch." You know, that's not how. That's not how freedom of speech works, okay? Freedom of speech works like this. Hey, I have this idea. For example, person 1, I have this idea. Person 2, oh, I beg to differ. This is my idea. That's freedom of speech. In dictatorship, it would be like the dictator goes, oh, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. And if you're like, oh, well, this is what I'm thinking, you're going to be, oh, yeah, but that doesn't work around here. You're going to go to jail. So that's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is not like, oh, I hate that guy. I hate him. You know, that's not freedom of speech.
That's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech.
Nah.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate?
That's awesome. I read the next line and I was like, damn, it adds so nicely to the first part. When did freedom become a reason to hate? That's true. Because yes, you have freedom of speech. But why is it so many times that when you have freedom of speech, why does that lead to hate? A way to justify a racial slur or insult we make. There's irony in freedom. I'll just keep it going because this is fucking truth. Truth bars.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called a
that's why I'm here. Guys, I'm half Moluccan. Moluccan is in Maluku is in Indonesia. I am here in the Netherlands because the Netherlands colonized Maluku. Now that was way back. I wasn't around, so I'm not like, oh yeah. It's just like I'm mentioning it. But I feel this because it's true. There's irony in freedom because us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered and murdered like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves in a country that was flimsy. It's crazy.
Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames. You'd emigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, because all of us are...
Guys. Like I am not all into the okay, listen, let me just disclaimer, guys. Disclaimer. I don't care about the past and everything in the sense of yes, your roots are important. It's important to know where you came from, whatever. But I'm not like, oh yeah, you're an immigrant or I don't give a shit. You are human and I'm human. But the thing is, you spit your venom demonizing immigrants when really you're an immigrant, because all of us are immigrants or descending from immigrants. The irony of is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. And then he goes into this schooling kind of explainy thing about a little bit of the past. I mean, Ren is a genius, bro.
Immigrants when really you're the immigrant, because all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants.
Yeah.
Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants.
Thank you.
America was colonized by Britain.
It is.
Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons.
Yeah.
They were German, by the way. You know how...
And I like how he has this stick under his... wait, I don't have anything here to fucking improv that. I need to get a stick here or something. But it's like he has it holding the stick like a teacher. Bro, I'm... I would watch a movie with Ren in it. I would watch a fucking movie with Ren in it.
By the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same.
Even with nowadays, bro. Let me sneeze my nose real quick. Jesus fucking Christ. Even nowadays. Sorry, guys. Even nowadays, this has aged very well with the whole situation going on in Palestine and whatever. I'm not gonna go into what I think about it because I don't want to turn into a political content creator. But I'm just saying, everybody knows what's going on over there. Doesn't matter whose side you're on. You know what's happening. So this has aged very well because it's still relative to what's happening today.
Mistakes all again.
Or relevant to what's happening today.
Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak.
Yep.
Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep.
Damn, there's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. There was a quote from somebody. I don't know his name. But I remember him saying that. He said, we don't need to go left. We shouldn't be leaning right. We should be going forward. That stuck with me. And this little bar, there's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep, kind of makes me think about it.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise to distorted lies.
This performance is very Jared Leto Joker. I like it. I love it.
We'd like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
The performance. This whole money game. How he's still humming. Now he has eyes. Oh, this part. This is crazy. He was gonna put him on fire. And he's like, nah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The way he takes off his shirt and the camera is still attached and it's all like so improvised in the moment. And this is becoming louder and louder every second. Is that real oil? I mean, it doesn't look like water for some reason. Anyway, my thoughts on this is Ren is speaking facts. Ren is talking about situations that are still currently playing in this part. I really, really enjoyed this. Let me give some ratings. The acting, 9.5 out of 10. The singing, 10 out of 10. Performance, that goes with acting a little bit. No, let me scratch acting. Let me make that performance and put it at a 9.8. So 9.8 for the performance, a 10 for the singing. The lyrics, I'm going to give a 10 as well. I really like the lyrics because they're relatable, you know. I really like those. It's just how do you say that? Very powerful stuff. So I'm in love with this. I really like this. The Money Game Part 1 up until now is in my top 3 Ren songs that I've listened to. And it used to be Murderer, Hunger, and Murderer, Loco, and Fisher on top. But now I'm going to switch out Money Game with Loco. So now it would be Fisher, Murderer. Fisher, Murderer, yes, Money Game. Top 3, guys. We're going to get into part 2 of the Money Game really quick. Thank you, Ren, for making this. Again, I want to give an applause. That's for Ren. Thank you. Ren, your channel will be down in the description below. Go check out Ren, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.